Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube. My name is Nur Muhammad from NM Watch, and yes, we've got ourselves another quick review or initial review or first look, whatever you want to call it. But still, I've just got this particular watch that I've been waiting for about 2 weeks, and I've been talking about it in the comment section in my previous review of this particular watch. This is the Saint Martin SN021. I'm gonna be calling it the version 2 because it has that Explorer hands, Explorer case, and the OP dial. And I've been talking about this particular watch, which I have been waiting, and I really wanted to compare with this particular watch, right? So that's crack on. You know what? Let's just take it off, right? So usually this thing comes in the Saint Martins now comes in this tube style box, and boom, we've got ourselves this Saint Martin SN021. I'm gonna be calling this the version 3, right? Because Saint Martin gives quite a difficult to remember reference number for these pieces. So this one I'm gonna be calling this version 2. This one is the version 3, right? So this version 3 came with this 3, 6, and 9 dial with applied indices. Yay! Thank you very much, Saint Martin, for listening to us, what the fans want. Because when this model, the SN021, came out with the first version, they came with a printed indices, which for me looks a bit cheap. It doesn't really look that luxurious. But this one, when they came out with this one, I thought that they never be coming out with the print with the dial with the applied indices version. But I think just 1 month after I bought this one came out. I was like, oh my god, that would look absolutely gorgeous. And when I unboxed this particular watch this evening, I was like, oh, I don't know what to say, guys. It looks absolutely cool in my opinion, right? So let's do a quick dimension check, right? So you know what, let's just take this SN021 and just do a quick comparison between these two, right? So I've got my calipers here, so that on the listing they say that this is a 36 millimeters, but they are not there. Oh, okay, that is interesting. It is this time around, it is actually 37 millimeters, right? So that one is also the same 37 millimeters. But on the bezel, let's just check out the bezel, guys. So the bezel is actually 36, so the exact same dimension as the version 2, right? So the thickness is at about 11.2 millimeters, right? 11.3. You know what, let's just take that one off and see how it compares. So yep, the same, exactly the same. And the lug to lug, right? The lug to lug on the version 3, it is supposed to be 45 millimeters. Let's just confirm that one. Okay, yep, 45.5 millimeters. I think this version 2 is also the same, right? So yep. Oh nope, oh yeah, I got it wrong, sorry about that. Okay, that is interesting. This one is actually a bit shorter, That's weird, because I thought it was 45. Yep, 45, definitely 45. That one is 40. This one is, again, let's just reconfirm that. Again. So that is a 45.5, right? Just a tad longer, right? So you would have think that they are using the exact same case, but it is apparently not, guys. So I will talk about that later. So 45 millimeters. So the lug width is the same for 20 millimeters in lug width. And let's just talk about the case, right? So we can see on the version 2, the lugs here is actually a bit thicker, right? But this version 3 is a whole lot thinner. So you can see from this angle, yep, that is where this thing differs, right? So it's quite amazing how Saint Martin can do this, because I thought that they are using the exact same case, right? But apparently they are not, right? So you can see that because of this thickness, the thicker lug on this one, this look a bit bigger, and this one looks a bit smaller. So that is one of the main reason why this one looks a bit more vintage looking, and this one looks much more modern, right? So that is difference number one, the case lug width or lug thickness. And the second difference that I see is that crown size. So the version 2 has, I think this one is about 6 millimeters crown. Let's just check it out, 6.5. and this version 3 came with a smaller crown at about 6mm, so that makes it a whole lot more difficult to use, because it is not only smaller in diameter, but it is also much thinner, right? So this, we can see here that this one, the version 2, is a whole lot taller, this one is a whole lot thinner. That makes screwing this screwing this case crown a bit more difficult compared to this one. And of course they both come with that hexagon applied markings here, and also similar applied logo there. So other than that, the finishing on both of the watch is basically polished on both watches, so that is yeah, that is almost similar, yeah, apart from this one, right? So the other difference is that this one is featuring a flat sapphire crystal with just a little bit of chamfering here, but this one, check out that dome, box dome. It is not only box sapphire crystal, but it's also dome, which makes it look so very, I don't know, it looks very cool. It looks very vintagey, and I just love how it is. Right, so that is a difference number 4, I think. Number 3. The difference number 4 is that this one is using, of course, the applied indices with that 3, 6, and 9. This one, it's using an OP style dial, so which, yeah, looks cool as well. But some comments that somebody, I think a few people commented on my previous video of this one, they should have used the OP style hands, but for me, yeah, this one looks good as well. Right, so the similarity, also there is a similarity in the hands, right? So you can see that on the version 2 and also this version 3, the hands are much whiter compared to the indices. So this one also, this version also came with this little bit of off-white lume, and this one also came with a again similar off-white lume, right? So that is difference number 4. And difference number 5 is that from the top, this bezel looks a bit thicker, this bezel look a bit thinner. So that is good, because I don't know, it looks much more vintagey. And yeah, from the side profile, you can see that this one has a bit more, it has a bit more presence in this bezel, but this one is much more thinner, right? So that is cool in my opinion. Right, so at the case back, there's nothing new there. It features this sterile case back. This one also features a sterile case back with that logo P just there, and the bracelet is basically the same, tapering from 20mm to 16mm. You know, let's just confirm that, right? So I think it is 16, yep, 16mm. And the clasp, again, the actual watch came with a 2 micro adjust clasp, but I, as usual, asked for the seller to send me the 4 micro adjust hole, because I definitely could not get a good fit if I have the the 2 micro adjust clasp, right? So of course you have screw pins, screw links here, and yeah, very nice and easy to use. And but during resizing the bracelet, I have scratched the bracelet here, so yeah, that makes me mind, and that sucks a bit, but still I don't mind, because I don't think this one will ever leave my collection anytime soon, right? So initially when I thought that when I bought this particular watch, after I bought this one, I was like, I'm gonna be reviewing it, and then this one's gonna be sold. But when I've got it, when I see the difference between these two cases, I was like, oh my god, that, you know what, I think I'm gonna be keeping both, because you know what, this one looks more modern and this one looks more vintage, but with that modern touch, with those applied indices, right? So let's check the weight of both pieces. So on the version 2, I've took out 2 links, and it weigh at about 127 grams. On the version 3, I also took just 2 links out, and it weigh at about 121, right? So that is, you see the difference there, guys. So just by shaving off that lux, you could save 5 grams, right? So on that is why when I put it on wrist, immediately this one felt about a bit lighter because of those lugs. So yeah, it is what it is, right? So let's just confirm Okay, sorry, this is the links that I have took out, so that's there. And let's just confirm the sapphire crystal. Of course, this thing is going to have sapphire crystal. This is St. Martin, guys. St. Martin, of course, giving you a sapphire crystal on the front. So just to reconfirm, so that's good. And of course, on the version 2 also, this one is using a sapphire crystal, right? So both watches are using the PT5000 movement, which you guys have already known by now. So it is a clone of the ETA 2824, but with the date wheel. So that is why we have this ghost position, but I don't really mind it because I have tons of them already now. So this one is technically my 4th PT5000, so there's no problem whatsoever. As so far so good, right? So far so good, right? So there you have it, guys. Just let's just let's just give them a quick Lume shot or a Lume charge here. Let's just put it down there and put the version 2 here and see how both Lume perform when we charge it a bit with the UV lights. And are you guys ready for the awesome Lume? 3, 2, 1, boom! Alright, guys, so check that out, guys. So oh my god, I just love the Lumes on the St. Martin, right? So this is the version 2, this is the version 3, and I prefer both. And yeah, this BGW9 Lume stays all night long, right? So there's one more thing left to do, which is putting the watch on my wrist before I completely forgot, right? So let's just put it on my wrist and see how it looks like on my 6.75 inch wrist. Okay, so that, I don't know, man, that looks very nice. I just love the lightweight feeling and the small. It definitely looks smaller and feels smaller compared to that one at 121 grams. So yeah, that is, I don't know, I just love this thing. So I now I completely understand why people love the Explorer 36mm so much. And but for me, that this one is better because it has the 20mm slug. So that means I can just take it off the bracelet and put it on whatever strap that I want, compared to the Explorer, the Lorex Explorer, they came with 19mm slug width, and even on the 36mm to the Black Bay, that one also came with a 19mm. So it's like, why do they have to do that, guys? So why do they have to do that, right? So I prefer this one, right? So there you have it, guys. I've said it, I prefer this one compared to the Rolex. You know what, I that's not completely true because I haven't checked the Rolex yet. So yeah, maybe I would like the Rolex better, we will see. But yeah, at this point of time, March 2022, I still don't have enough money to buy the real thing. So to scratch that itch, I think this is good enough, right? So what do you guys think? So please do leave me a comment down below. If you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.